everyone, welcome back to Pocket Coaching. It's Katie and Penny here. We are continuing our conversation from last week. We've been talking about this symptom questionnaire and finding your normal and moving you into that state of really ideal health, optimal health, so that we're staving off chronic diseases and we're essentially living our best life. So today we want to talk to you about the solution, because you might have come away from last week thinking, oh my gosh, my symptom score was definitely not under 15. By the way, if you haven't taken that questionnaire, we can link it here. You might have come out of this saying, oh my gosh, my symptoms are way above 15. How am I ever going to get there? So let's dive into it. Penny, how do we go about bringing that score down and moving our body back into balance?
Yeah, so here's the answer that's really simple. And if everyone paid attention and did this, we would be millionaires, because everyone wants to have the answer to this question. Okay, so we're just going to give it away to you for free. Please listen. Basically a longevity lifestyle is what you're looking for. And what I mean by that, because that's just a phrase that I've come up with and we use all the time here, is as part of everything you do in life, all the things you do in life become your normal. So if your normal is highly processed food, for example, that's your normal, that's your lifestyle, that's a choice that you've made, and that's the behavior that you have it. And any behavior, any choice will have a consequence sooner or later. Like, we just know that, right? So what we want to do is help you understand how to have a lifestyle that is fun, that is easy, that is not expensive, that is aligned with who you are as a person, so it feels like a natural fit. Yeah, so it's a lifestyle that works for you, but at the same time is bringing in all these little micro steps that are going to together multiply their effect and give you that end result of longevity and a disease-free entire life, not just, end of life or anything, right? So it doesn't come by one magical silver bullet only, right? It doesn't come through a 5-minute, let's just do that thing now. It's through repeated small things over and over again as your normal, and equally your pet's normal, because you're designing their lifestyle as they live in your house and as your family. So it's a bunch of little decisions that all work together in a positive, cumulative way to give you a multiplication effect result. It's almost like magic, because it's really simple. All you need to know are the grounding core principles, and then the species appropriate specific. So we'll say, have a species appropriate diet. Yeah, my diet as a human species is going to be different from my cat's diet as a feline species. Okay, but the principle underlying it is the same: a species appropriate diet. And obviously in things like coaching and stuff like that, we dig further down into those things to give you all of the science and the specifics and the examples and the brands and all the rest of it that gives you the how of what to do. But what we want to do today is just talk about the solution as this set of 6 guiding pillars with the foundational concept in there, and then you get to choose, right? There isn't like, you must do this. It's not prescriptive. It's okay. Do you want to up level? Your water intake is a huge part of your life, right? Your body should be 70% water. When we die, it's around about 50%. So anyone who's got terminal diseases only has a body weight of water about 50%. So you can see they're already out of where they're supposed to be, which is why they're going into disease and decline. When you're born, you're about 80% water. So we wanted to keep our water intake high. It's a principle of life. We know that life equals water. Water on other planets equals maybe there's life out there, right? We know this. So let's make sure that water is a key component of what we're doing. How do you up level your water rather than just drinking out of the tap? So that's just taking one small example, and you're just going to tweak it and you make it a little bit better. And then if you're liking the result, you can tweak it again and go up another notch and up another notch. And if you want to invest money into it, you can do that, but you don't have to spend money to have a longevity lifestyle.
No, not at all. And so when we're talking about this longevity lifestyle, we really want to be thinking about, of course, Penny, you said hydration and nourishment, right? Our nutrition, also our sleep, our toxin levels in our body, our microbiome, our movement, our mental health, and our stress. These are all these longevity lifestyle pillars that we really need to be focusing on and are really at the foundation of literally all symptoms, all diseases. Like, this cannot be overstated. This is the answer. And it's a through line. So whether you have X, Y, or Z condition or symptom, this is the baseline that you have to start with. And if any one of those pillars is out of alignment, then that's going to be fostering symptoms and diseases. So what I would encourage you to do is now think about that list, go back and re-listen to that list that I just mentioned, and ask yourself, is my nutrition, is my sleep, is my movement, is each of these pillars, are they fostering my health or are they diminishing my health? And now you have a personalized approach, because my nutrition is on point, but my movement and exercise isn't, or I really struggle with my sleep, right? These are all lifestyle pieces that you can actually alter to affect your physical and mental health and longevity. So next week, we're going to continue this conversation. We're going to talk to you guys about actually asking the right questions, because when we know what questions to ask about these different pieces, then we can start getting the right answers to the problem that we're looking at. Until
so
then.
Just as we wrap up, guys, just remember, this is all good news. Like, we're bringing you the solutions, the answers, the hope that there is. So don't get discouraged by your scores. Don't get discouraged by thinking, oh my gosh, how many symptoms do I actually have, right? It's important to know so that you know what to address, right? But don't let that get you down, because this stuff is really easy to do and implement, and we're going to take you through some of it, and we're here for you. So yeah, stay happy.